What is up, y'all? Listen, not a vlog, not a day in the life, though that will resume tomorrow because I'm starting 75 hard tomorrow. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Had a workout this morning, and I don't know, sometimes I get tired in the middle of the day, but I'll get through it. But man, I was on a call with a buddy of mine yesterday, and I've been thinking a lot since that call about how much YouTube is like life, and how basically what it takes to be successful on YouTube can be applicable to having some form of success in life. Basically, not to overcomplicate things, I was talking with my buddy who he started his own podcast, and he's trying to get his YouTube channel off the ground. And I was basically putting it into perspective for him, as he's creating his thumbnail. I wanted him to start thinking about it from the context of, or from the perspective of, would you click on that thumbnail? And he was just like, holy shit, like a light clicked for him. He's like, I never really thought of that. I've always been making YouTube videos with the thought of what I think other people want to click on. And totally normal, like we all do. I do it, like I think all YouTubers go through it. And then I was thinking about it like later on that day and then this morning, which is why I want to make this video, because I thought it was so interesting that, man, it's so similar to life in the sense of, before you're like, what are you talking about, dude? Imagine if a thumbnail was the equivalent to like who we were as people. And by that I mean, with a thumbnail and the advice I gave, and would you want to click on it? What if we asked ourselves more often, would you want to be your own friend? Would you want to be your own coworker, boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, sister, son, mother, like whatever it is? And I was like, damn, I haven't thought about that for myself before. But I just feel like if we all felt that way, like first of all, I think if we all put that into perspective for YouTube thumbnails, I think a lot more of us on YouTube would have success. Like, post something that you would want to watch and create a thumbnail that you would click on. I think if you did that, you'd probably have relative amount of success. Obviously, there's a lot of variables. You're not going to be 1 million subscribers overnight, but I think it would have good results. Now, if we applied that to who we are as human beings, I think we would be better people. I know I personally start reflecting on like, damn, I really could be a better sibling. I know I could be a better friend. Like, I could be a lot of things to a lot of people. And I know it's hard. Like, anyways, I wanted to make this video because I thought about that, and to me it was so kind of like eye-opening that I wanted to share it with y'all. I don't really know exactly what that means in terms of like, okay, how do I become a better person? I'm not, necessarily Tony Robbins or anything, but just thinking about that should help me kind of move in the right direction. And then just to take it one step further before I close the video, the other thing where I was like, oh, there's another kind of overlap, if you will, or another correlation to success on YouTube and success in life, or like how they're very similar. It is, I do coach people for starting YouTube channels, specifically reaction channels. And whenever one of my students is starting a channel, I can always tell their first few videos, they're super nervous. Obviously, we're all nervous. But more than that, they are trying to basically do things that they feel other people want them to do. Every YouTuber, when they start off, I think goes through this phase of trying to be a personality that they think is going to get views or subscribers. And that's natural. It makes sense because most of the time, anyone starting a YouTube channel has been a viewer for a long time. And so all they have to go off of is like the subconscious bank, if you will, of data stored of who they've watched for so long. And what are those personalities like? How funny are they? How over the top are they? And then when you then sit in front of a camera, you naturally feel like you have to be like them. Because you don't really know how else to be. You never really think like, I should just be myself. Which is another just kind of crazy parallel with life, because I feel that so many of us live life like we think others want us to live. Our spouse, brothers, sisters, most of the time, parents, right? Like, especially my generation, I think I'm a millennial. It's like, and I know other generations as well, but we do things because we feel it'll make other people happy or other people proud of us when in reality, like, we just need to be authentic and genuine to ourselves. You know, obviously there's some some guardrails, if you will, around that, like be a good person. Like that's kind of all in, like everyone should just kind of follow that. You should stay in that lane. But aside from that, I think just like in YouTube is just like in life, we should just be ourselves and not try and do things or be someone that we're not to try and win others over, right? Because I think on YouTube, the advice I always give is be yourself. And that's what people will ultimately want to subscribe for and come back to. It's the authenticity, the being genuine. You know, obviously confidence and a lot of things you'll get better with over time with YouTube. And I can do a whole other video on that because there are other variables, right, that go into having success on YouTube. But overall, I just thought that these two kind of points with how YouTube is so similar to life, I needed to make a video. And sorry, my energy is low, but I also wanted to show that because I think a lot of people, when you watch my videos, I'm a very optimistic person. And I think people might have this false idea like, damn, I wish I was like him, always energetic. I'm not always energetic. I'm just like you. I have a battery of energy and charisma and whatever it is. Some people's batteries are different shapes and sizes, but mine depletes when I do things, and sometimes I have low energy. And honestly, I was like, you know what? I'll film this even though I'm like kind of tired. I might take a nap, a little quick nap after this. But I thought that would be good. All right, now I'm getting on a tangent. I hope that made sense. I hope that that's something that we could all reflect on, whether you're creating a YouTube channel or you're just reflecting on yourself in life. I think the two kind of key takeaways are, would you click on you? And would you watch you? And then also not trying to be someone that you're not, right? And not trying to be someone that you think others will subscribe to. So, all right, y'all. Peace.